Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today is something totally different from what I usually do on my channel. Um, a couple months ago I started working on a Warcraft 3 custom map, like a use map settings game. Just gonna make sure, yeah, that's recording. Okay. Um, I made a map a long time ago for SteveCraft 2 called SteveCraft, and I wanted to learn the Warcraft 3 editor because it's similar but different from StarCraft's Galaxy editor. And yeah, I just got some inspiration to make the game. I saw that people were still playing SteveCraft on our StarCraft 2 arcade, so that was really cool. I made that like back in 2018, so yeah, so here's SteveCraft 2. But this video, I'm gonna like walk through just like an overview of what it takes to make a game um, in an engine like this, and then I'll play the game and show you guys like parts of it. But if there's more interest in it, I can dive deeper into the how to do specific things that I did. If anyone's interested, leave a comment, or if you want to just see more of the game, I'll also leave the game files in the description so you can download it and play. I did not make a Hive account and update it there. Uh, I don't know. I just kind of lost interest after I got it mostly working, but it's open. The files are open, so if anyone wants to add to it, or if you guys like the game, if you've got any suggestions or feedback. There are some bugs that I haven't sorted out, but it's like mostly working, and a lot of the tooltips are not correct. So anyway, this is the map. The one thing about the Warcraft 3 editor that this doesn't have is symmetry. So in StarCraft 2, there's a option up here in I think layer, and basically you go like map info and you can pick symmetry. So if I were to draw a circle over here, it would draw a circle in every quadrant and it would be identical. So you really would only have to draw 1/4 of this map and it would do it 4 times, but they don't have that in Warcraft 3. There is a way to like copy and paste doodads, but it's shit and like crashes the editor even with an amazing computer. So I had to do it all by hand and just try to make it as symmetrical as possible. It's been a minute since I I actually touched the editor. I did this, like I said, in the summer, a couple months back. But yeah, let's look at it. So you have your base. It's a tower defense game, in case you're wondering. Tower defense survival game. So traditional tower defense games, you have lives, and enemies just have to get to a checkpoint, and then you lose a life. In my game, you don't have lives. The enemies will attack you and your structures, and you have to defend yourself. If you lose all your units and die, you're dead. It's cooperative, so there's up to 4 players. Each player gets a base, and if one player gets overrun and dies, they can go to an ally's base and kind of help them. Um, that's like that's like a big part of it. And next the thing I did that's different from a lot of games is the towers are. I'll just show you. The towers are not something you can just make whenever you like. You have to. You have to. Get them. So I'll show you what I mean. It's a lottery. So every time you build a tower, you get access to more towers. Um, so let's just come over here and I'll show you what I mean by that. So right now I have these options to build things. So I'm going to build this, which is a building that will let me build heroes. Okay, and you can see now I have 6 new towers. So I can build this bounty, I can build a watchtower, I can build a miner. And the way this works is these are actually items to build things. They're built based off the ivory tower. Normally you build items here, which you'll see I do have some towers. So these are free towers that you can always build. And so the idea here is you've got some ramps and you have some choices. You can pick the big ramp or the small ramp. And you have some different sizes and different walls that you can build to block off the ramp. And, the free ones, the garbage walls, are pretty cheap, but they're free. You can always build them. I've also got some free towers. So there's 3 different types of towers. There's, there's 5 different types. I've got, the long range slow attacking towers, and then I've got the short range fast attacking towers, and then I've got the medium range medium attacking towers that do splash damage. And each of the attack types matter because I've set up the armors, so it's not just randomly chosen. But anyway, yeah, so you build towers behind a wall, and then you stay behind your wall and you repair it as it gets attacked. And if they break through, they'll come through and try to kill you. So I'm just going to build some stuff here. You see, every time I build something, I get a new thing to build. So this is an uncommon tower. You see there, it says that one's a common one. This one's uncommon. So this is a support tower. Support towers usually have like a debuff, or in this case, like a slow attack. They're generally pretty strong. So yeah, I've got all these miners or repairmen. Now these are temporary guys. They're free. And there's a rarity here, so they're common. So yeah, your builder has a level. So my builder is currently level 1. And when I build something, I have an 85% chance to get a tier 0 selected thing and a 15% chance to get a tier 1 selected thing. So let me just pause the game and I'll bring over this spreadsheet. This is what I use to keep track of the development of the game. So let's look at the buildings here. So these are the tier 0 buildings I've highlighted here. So you've got all of these different potential things when you're looking at tier 0, and then these are tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and of course tier 4. So as you move up the tiers, the buildings get stronger, and they're also rarer. So yeah, if I look at probability sheet, your builder level determines the chance of getting different tier things showing up in those 6 random towers. So you can spend gold. So if you have a town hall, the idea with this game is you want to keep building, because when you build things, you unlock new things. But yeah, you're going to see that the enemies come over here and they will try to get in. They will attack the walls. And the idea is you just defend your wall. And that's kind of the gist of it. This is a utility tower, a scout tower. I think I have 72 different towers in the game. So this one lets you create a little owl and provides further vision, so that long-range towers have vision to actually hit other things. It also provides true sight, so there are some waves that are stealthed. So yeah, that's that. So this is a wood wall, so it's better than a garbage wall. So I'm just going to get rid of that garbage wall, and I'm going to build a wood wall here. Get these guys out of the way. Yeah, let's build the upgrade center. You notice I built a gold mine. These are bounties, so once they're built, I can sell them for gold, more than what they cost. It's kind of the gist of that. You can upgrade things. You can't upgrade free stuff, but like this wood wall can become wood wall rank 2, which is going to just be stronger. Here's the upgrade center, so we can upgrade our armor and our attack. We can upgrade. It says research cloud. It's not cloud. This is like a dodge chance. I just use cloud. Like there's still things I need to clean up, but this gives structures a dodge chance. This gives them like resistant skin. This allows you to load things. Then we see like I need to upgrade my town hall to unlock these. So here's my town hall. So at the town hall, in order to upgrade, I need the blueprints, and the blueprints you'll get from randomly here. Let's go ahead and make a hero. Let's make a ranged hero, and you'll see I've got different colored enemies here because my allies, they're you know, there's no one there playing. So when the enemies get to, well, they're gonna come in here and attack these little bases, but when they get to the center here, they reappear back in the center and they get distributed to other players. Okay, so this is bad. I'm probably, yeah, all my walls are coming down here. So now the enemies are getting in. This is no good. Let's make some heroes here. So you have some different hero archetypes. You've got ranged heroes, casters, and support for ranged. And then for the melee heroes, you've got some tanks and some DPS dealers, and also some supports. So let's go ahead and make the paladin. I like the paladin. You're allowed to have 3 heroes, so the paladin's a support hero. Let's make the drow. She's like a ranged DPS. Here's my paladin. So paladin has some cool abilities here. Let's just there's a lot to show, but basically, okay, the main thing I was talking about earlier was these are all basically not very good towers. They're tier 0 and 1, so if I want to have access to stronger towers, I need to upgrade my builder. So this will level up my builder to level 2, and you'll see the chances at getting tier 2 stuff and 3 and 4 start to unlock. So I'm going to just do greed is good to cheat, and I'm going to upgrade my hero. And you'll see right now we're level 1. I'm going to upgrade these defenses here. Alright, so upgrade finished, and now I'm level 2. And so let's build some stuff. And yeah, we should have now. Okay, so here's a cannon tower. Here's a rare tower. Free reroll, that's pretty good. And yeah, you're supposed to have a nice thick wall here in order to not get overrun. But you'll see that I'm playing solo, and I've been talking this whole time, so I'm totally fucked here for sure. As soon as your wall goes down, it becomes pretty hard to survive. But yeah, that's us dead. So I'm gonna restart here. And yeah, let's go ahead and let's make some melee heroes, and let's get rolling here. I'm gonna just play. Anytime you see the gold coins, you make that because it's free money. We want strong walls, so if you prioritize, anytime you get a wall that isn't a free wall, try to make it. Cannon towers are great. There's a mud wall. So walls come in two sizes, large and small. Gold mines are really good to have, but bounties are actually better because it's just instant gold. Farms are good to have. Every structure costs food, so there is a food limit, and there is also upkeep in this game. Okay, so we got two large mud walls, so I'm going to sell that one. So that's that. So if you want to get a repairman going there. Let's build some gold mines. There's a town hall, so we want that for sure. You do start with a single gold mine there. I can't mine gold with my dude. Only miners can mine, which is the peon. I'll make one of those to show you that. You do get temporary mercenaries if you want. So this miner is a time life, but he can farm for me. And yeah, you really want to just keep building, because every time you build, you unlock a new thing that you can build. I'm gonna blink him over there. I'm gonna make sure he's got repair turned on. And yeah, I'm just making towers here. We have another repairman there. That's good. And you see, now I'm kind of out of gold. There are things that are free. So look at that. I tried to build that, not enough gold, so it canceled it. Again, not enough gold. That cost is wrong, but yeah, we're working on that. Okay, so now let's make some heroes. Not enough gold. Okay, no problem. We can make some free towers while we're waiting here. It's good to have a mix. Obviously, there's a way to min-max which row to put these in, because some are longer range than others, and some are shorter range. But basically, you should make as many free towers as you can up to the upkeep mark. Let's see if I've got enough gold for this now. Yes, I do. And we got a Nerubian tower. I'm not gonna be able to afford that. Let's make a ranged hero pit, and yeah, I think I want to go with Chieftain and Farseer. You can have 3 heroes, like I said. So mercenaries are great because they have a higher attack priority than walls and towers, so they're basically just meat shields. Yeah, I'm gonna keep making gold mines here. So I've got heroes. You want to have 3 heroes, and I'm getting close to the upkeep mark, so this is perfect. So my last hero here, I've got a support, I've got a tank, I want a DPS hero. So let's go with Priestess of the Moon. Let's get another miner. Oh, I don't have enough gold. I forgot. This might not be the most recent version of the game. But yeah, let's go ahead here, get Healing Wave, and let's get a nice War Stomp. So, heroes, what do you do with heroes, right? So, heroes, in order to buy items for them, you need wood. Wood is only used for hero items. You don't get wood from anything out here, so you're thinking, oh, where do I get my wood? Actually, if you go back here, you will find yourself in the jungle. So, how does the jungle work? There's a spawner here, at wave 10. Currently we're on wave 2, we're waiting for it. Stuff will start spawning there, and you'll have a constant stream of guys to get. But otherwise, there are camps. There are little camps here throughout the jungle that exist. Just a quick little overview of the heroes here. Tank heroes always have taunt as a free ability. All heroes have an innate ability, it's called. So tanks get taunt, which is a spammable cooldown that just like makes enemies attack you. Ranged DPS and melee DPS have Berserk, which is a no mana cost, basically attack speed buff, but also makes you take more damage. And the support heroes have abolish magic, which is like a dispel. So it removes debuffs from you and removes buffs from units. All right, so let's go ahead and keep going here with this. You see, I'm getting some wood, and I'm also getting experience. Experience is very valuable. You don't get basically any experience at all from the waves. The only way you get experience, you get a minor amount, but the real way you get experience is in the jungle here. So you see that little flame strike that happened? There's a chance on hit effect on the black arrow here, or searing arrow to cause a little flame strike. It's not in the tooltip, but it's something I'm working on adding if I do end up adding it. But yeah, let's. All the support heroes can summon. They all have a heal. And so the idea is you want to be advancing through the creeps because there's lots of camps, and as you progress through, you'll see that there's more camps along the way, and the terrain changes based on the difficulty. So red is the last place you want to go. You want to eventually get to here. There's eventually a boss you can spawn here. Then you'll make your way through here. There's actually 3 bosses that you have to spawn and defeat, and once you've defeated those 3, the final boss for you will be able to be spawned. And once you kill that boss, and every other player kills their boss, then the game pauses all of the spawning and spawns the boss. And if you can beat the final boss with your wave, then you know, you're good to go. So I'm going to use my nuke. It's a long cooldown ability that just like kind of kills everything here. We weren't paying attention to our base here. We were in the jungle creeping. So I've got a lot of gold stored up here. And you'll see I don't have enough food. So I'm out of food. So I want to build this glaive tower. So I'm going to sell some of these free towers to free up my resources to build something more permanent and better. Keep building some repairmen here, some more bounties. Repairmen are always good to have. Eventually we'll unlock permanent repairmen, but it's so strong being able to just constantly repair that I've made the earlier versions of them not permanent. Oh, I should have made that farm, actually. That would have been good. Farms are difficult to get. Anyway, so I'm going to upgrade my hero, and hopefully that will start unlocking better stuff. Yeah, building along here. Let's get some miners in there mining. Let's cash in. So let's talk about the economy a little bit. So you get gold from killing wave units. You do not get gold from killing creeps out here. You do get gold from killing some of the bosses, which we haven't encountered yet, but they're kind of not really the big ticket for gold. Second way you get gold is when waves spawn. So you'll see here we earned some interest and we got some gold for the wave. So every wave has a set amount of gold that you'll get. And at the start of, okay, so check this out. This is an epic tower here. So that is like very rare. So if you get something very rare, you should build it. Pig farm's great. That's going to increase our food cap. Um, looks like they're broken free again. So actually, I'm gonna use my hero's teleport ability, and we're gonna teleport back here. And you can actually heal towers in this game. I'm going to try to save the day here. So ideally, you want to be watching the timer. You do get lots of time in between waves. You want to basically defend the wave and then take your heroes and go back to creep and kind of juggle back and forth. The heroes are very strong, but they don't gain any resources or power or wood. The longer they're defending your base, the weaker they'll become long term because they're not leveling up. So now you see, my base is in pretty rough shape, so I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to repair this wall here. I really need to start prioritizing getting better walls going here. Actually, I'm going to cancel that. Walls are king in this game. That's a guard tower. That's pretty useful. Watchtowers are strong. Oh, look at this. Warlord Tower. That's super rare. That's legendary. That's the highest value tower you can get. So Warlord Towers are really friggin' strong and very expensive. So we should be good now with that Warlord Tower up. But we'll see. Of course, I'm going to activate Immolation, which is going to start buffing this tower and allowing it to hit multiple enemies. Yeah, we're going to heal the towers. Whew. Even with the Warlord Tower, my walls are weak. They don't have much health. They don't have much armor. So they're the worst part of my build right now. So I'm going to try to build some better walls if I can. Now I don't have a choice. I'm at the mercy of whatever random towers I get, right? Also, I can't upgrade my builder any further until I upgrade my Great Hall, and I can't do that until I get a blueprint. So I am very incentivized to just continue to build here. Ad nausea until I get the blueprint, or just like good luck. So we're gonna keep going here. Let's do another mud wall. Let's do one of these. And a wood wall is actually pretty decent. Let's do a re-roll. I'm gonna upgrade my little walls here because upgrades are actually quite strong. Another repairman is gonna be helpful. And now I'm kind of out of gold. Are there any re-rolls that I can click? No. Yeah, next wave's here, so I just got a bit more gold. Let's make another repairman. And let's get them all in repair mode here. Okay, so I do have some mud walls, so we can definitely replace that garbage wall with a mud wall. I'm gonna heal my towers here, hopefully with this healing wave. I'm gonna do a taunt. Try to focus them on my hero here. They're gonna break through here. I'm gonna do another taunt. Now repairing doesn't cost any resources, but there is like a limit on how much you can repair, right? There's a speed. So let's do another mud wall right here. That'll be perfect. And let's upgrade this wood wall. Let's upgrade this mud wall, and yeah, let's just do all the upgrades. If all the upgrades we can afford right now, let's just do them. Another gold mine down here. Okay, so this is a tome shop that I built earlier. So you'll see I've got 56 wood. I don't think I can afford anything. Yeah, the prices are all quite high because the tomes, the way I've actually changed the scaling on strength, agi, and int. So like they're one strength is actually going to give you a huge benefit. All right, here's something. These are Town Hall 3 blueprints. I don't remember if in this version let's see. So if I make these, perhaps it'll allow me to. Does it count? No. So this, yeah. You have to get each incremental blueprint building. Trent Wall, that's pretty good. Mage Tower is pretty damn good. Let me show you Trent Wall. So Trent Wall is a wall that attacks. Very, very powerful. Build that there. Oh shit, that's no good. Let me just defend here a little bit. Let's bring her back. I made a hole actually, unintentionally. I meant to plug that hole earlier, but that's fine. My hero, tank hero's taking all the aggro here. It's actually doing pretty fine. So let's build the Trent Wall now. We should have enough gold. Yep. Still looking for those blueprints. Lightning Tower is pretty strong. So here's the Trent Wall. It's like a little Trent guy. He can attack. He's got a lot of health. Very, very good thing to get. So I believe next wave is the stealth wave. So we're gonna need to use this scout tower to see what we're doing here. Let's build a Nerubian. No, don't have enough gold. Keep making gold mines back here. I don't have any miners or any miners that are permanent. Another bounty. Okay, there's a miner. Yeah, man. I do believe that I did at some point change some stuff. I don't think this is the latest version, but yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to keep playing. I think you get the gist of it. When the wave spawns here, these are all leaks from before because there's no players playing in these 3 quadrants. So the leaks get evenly distributed, and enemies will make their way over to your base. Let's see how this works. Yeah, so there's some stealthed enemies there, but we want to reveal. So I'm gonna make an owl, and yeah, let's. Trent Wall's going down, but yeah, there's a lot of ways to play here. You can really focus on your heroes. You see, they're still level 3. They haven't really changed. They could be like level 12 right now if I were to stay there, but I might not have survived. But anyway, that's like sort of the whole point, is that you have these risky reward things you can do. And of course, there's no way to plan a build because every time you play, you're going to have different available options for you. So yeah, let's just go back to the what was I doing here? Yeah, let's go back to the editor here. Yeah, let's just take a look. So a lot of it is triggered. Triggers are basically little scripts. So there's a lot. All these things on the left here. These are all scripts running. So there's some other things I haven't shown yet. So there's these teleporters in the bases right here. So that's going to take me to my allies' base. And if I go into this teleporter, it'll take me to my allies' forest. You know, if you want to go help your ally, you can. So this this teleporter will take me over here, and so on and so forth. It goes in a circle. Yeah, the script. So there's a whole economy I've built. There's a lot of balancing I've done. Basically, um, like this is a script for the Thunder Tower. So the Thunder Tower casts Purge with a chance. Actually, no, there's no chance. It just always casts Purge. Which one had a chance? Yeah, so these are weapons. Like Thunder, I made a Thunder Fury weapon, so it has a chance to do a Chain Lightning. I can go over how all this stuff works if you guys want. If I go to the object editor, we'll see all of the different. So I have 366 custom units that I made, and they're all classified differently here. So these are all the towers. Towers do damage. Each tower has 2 upgrades to it. And then, you know, I've got, I made custom enemies for all the waves. Every creep is customly made. All the buildings are customly made. A lot of buildings don't have building animations, so I had to hack that. There's scripts in here for that. The whole like lottery system for giving you items, I came up with that as a solution. It's a huge script. Yeah. Anyway, I'll put the game files there. If anyone's interested, you can poke around, ask me questions, or play it if it's fun. I am gonna occasionally update it, get it more polished, but it does work online, and there's no game-ending bugs. There's some unintended things, but they don't really break the game or anything like that. So, yeah, end the video there.